What brought me to this idea of wireless projection was my HERS 205 class, which is an Introduction to Nutrition course, and it involves between 250 and I think they've had as many as 350 students in there. And when you get up, it's in the Thompson Auditorium. When you get up on stage and you're in front of all those kids, it's very detached. It's very unpersonal. And so the first time that I got up there, I felt like I needed to be a motivational speaker, and be up there and entertaining rather than teaching. And I didn't like that feeling. I was too detached from the students. And so in talking with you, Chad, we brainstormed on how we could go about resolving that. And the idea of wireless projection was just becoming a thing with you guys on campus, and you're only having a few projectors up, but the idea was there. The opportunity came up, I think, for you guys to get the wireless projection in Thompson Auditorium, and that's when the idea really flourished. And we got it up and running in there, and it was amazing how being able to walk around freely on the stage with the tablet. So I have my tablet in my arm, and I'm walking around wirelessly all around the stage, was freeing, liberating for me. I wasn't tethered down, and I think I noticed in these students more attentiveness, less passivity in their learning. Their heads, like a tennis match, are moving the direction that I move, which only encourages that attentiveness. It's only one factor in creating that or taking away from the passive learning, but I felt like it engaged them more, kept their attention a little better. I can't wait to take the next step, which is to get amongst them. We've had this conversation, and the stage, I can move left and right on that, a little forward and a little back. That's good, but it was brought to my attention that maybe going amongst them would be a really cool idea. I can do that, and I'm going to implement that because I really think that would add an even extra edge to what I'm trying to do. Get personal with them, try to stay away from this talking head that's up there, and become a little more one with them in the teaching and their learning. I noticed that when I use this idea of wireless in Maxwell 378, large classroom, we get about 65 in there or so, 60, 65. I can walk back and forth. I can do the same thing there, but I also walk down the rows. I also walk behind the class. It gives a different feel. It's not like I'm talking at them. And I think that's just kind of an inherent thing when you're the talking head up there. You're having a factual lecture. It's an easy thing to get into. When you're walking amongst them, behind them, through the rows, it creates a different atmosphere. And I find that in that class, and I'm really excited to do that in 205, to walk down the aisles and to sit down next to somebody with my tablet in hand, looking at the screen with the lecture on it. What do you think about this? Or because I have the ability on the tablet to write on the PowerPoints, have them draw something or circle the correct answer or something like that. And getting amongst them, which this wireless technology allows me to do, it's very inviting, it's very motivating, especially in that large class format. Smaller classroom, I'm sure it would still have its benefits. These large classes become so detached. There is this loss of passivity. There's this extra attentiveness that's created somehow.